Alright, hey guys, back again. Here's another sleeper build PC. I've actually had this one in a previous video that I showed my main gaming tower that I use, and actually that one's changed as well. There'll be a video on that soon, but this one's changed up a little bit. I've swapped some parts in and out of this one and the other sleeper PC, the Dell case that I built, but this one is just an old Emachines T3302 case that originally had some very cringeworthy specs, because early 2000s, back in the day. Now it has a Asus board, and it's an older board, so the maximum that it could support was Phenom 2, and that's actually what I'm running right now is a Phenom 2. I think it's like X95 or B95 or something like that. I forget. It's pretty much the top CPU that this board can support. I had a FX 4130 that I wanted to put in, but it wasn't supported, so it didn't boot. Obviously, it's got a EVGA 400 watt power supply in it. I literally got that for, I think it was 18 bucks from Amazon. That's why having no place for cable management, it's kind of a mess right now. I haven't tidied it up at all. The boot drive, it's 128 gig solid state drive. I believe that's a Samsung state drive. A few years old, but it's alright. Then there's another solid state drive on the top there for just a few applications. I don't have too much. This is like my second backup PC that I built. But this one with the SSD and all that, it boots pretty damn quick. I had Windows 10 on it originally, but I kept having problems with it crashing because, as you can see the card there, I'm running a Wi-Fi card, but apparently Windows 10 doesn't support the drivers that are on it. It was drivers for Windows 7, so I downgraded to Windows 7 for this one, so now the Wi-Fi card works just fine, because where I have this PC set up normally, I don't have enough, I don't have a LAN cable or Ethernet cable long enough to reach this PC. So Windows 7 on this one, I mean, it's no big deal. For basic internet stuff and some very, very low quality games, older games or esports games, this works just fine. This one has, I think it's 4 gigs of RAM. Not too much, but again, Windows 7 doesn't really need that much. This cute little graphics card there, that's I think it's like a Radeon HD 7550 or something like that. It's a 1 gig. Very basic. It normally comes, I think, in stock, some kind of workstation, HP, but that was literally like $5 off of eBay, and it works all right. For basically the only reason I got it was so I can have more than one display. That was not your original VGA. But yeah, also if you notice here, I don't have a fan header for this one, or I don't have a long enough one, I should say. This one, it plugs in there and works, but this isn't long enough to reach the front of the board. So that's next on the list for this one, just so I can, close it up and have it looking cleaner. But that's just a quick overview of this one. Let me know if you like this one or the Dell Dimension 2400 better. Me personally, I like the Dell Dimension 2400 better. Obviously, that one has better specs in it. I have another EVGA 400 watt power supply for that one. I just haven't swapped it out yet. So before you say, why do you have the good power supply in the lower rated system, that's why. Alright, well, let me know what you think. Till then.